Well, welcome, y'all,
Welcome.
to Shade in the
Shade in the
City.
City.
I'm your girl, Treese.
It's Nellz.
And today, we are here to review the one and the only Power Book 2, Season 3. Well, no, Raising Kanan, sorry. Are you frozen? Okay, Season 3. Oh, okay. I think you did freeze for a second. Season 3, episode 3 of Raising Kanan. So yeah, thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't already, make sure as you're coming into the building that you please hit that like button for us.
And that subscribe button.
And y'all, I was just telling Nellz, I am now terrified of Ronnie. Okay, terrified. I can't wait to get into this episode. It was good. But yeah, and we just want to apologize. Nellz is obviously in better shape, but still not 100%. But yes, for missing the live next week. And as you know, we won't be live the following week because obviously we'll be with our families and enjoying the holidays as you guys are as well. But we will pick up. I think we're thinking about going up on a Tuesday, but we ain't decided yet. We'll talk it out. We'll let you know when we get there. But yeah, y'all. So let's go ahead. Let's run this intro. Happy holidays to all of y'all. We're officially in, the Christmas countdown. And yeah, let's get shady, y'all. What is that? Robitussin? Beeper? 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 Hey.
What?
You didn't hear that song at the end of the episode? It was a song called Beeper, and it literally went just...
Were they saying it like that?
Yes.
Beeper?
Yes. Because I guess it was all about the pagers this episode.
Yeah.
So yes, I just thought it was so funny because we are actually from those times where we might have had beepers, Okay. But don't tell nobody that. Anyway, so let's jump right into it. We're gonna kick this off. I believe it starts off with Crazy Eyes Ronnie. So we see that Ronnie has rolled up on the doorman that he had a spat with the last time, and they had words, and they called him a convict. And so basically, he then robs him and then unalives him. Did he unalive him?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I just know he beat him with the door.
Yes, he did do that.
I don't think he unalived him.
Okay.
He didn't pull out nothing.
I think if you smash somebody's head into the door like that,
I don't know if it was his head. We don't know if it was his head. We just know he hit him, and then the dude fell, and then he was hitting him with the door.
I don't know. I was like, damn, Ronnie. But my notes say I can't say that I'm surprised. So then the feds pull up at Tony's, Stefano's fish shop. They want to know, what information he may have into Sal's death. Then one of the officers notices that he has 3 red arowanas, okay? And that they're apparently endangered species, and he's violating the Lacey Act. I was like, that was good. Whoever wrote that script, they had to go do found out what an arowana is, and all that was good. That was good. And so then Tony said that he don't know what a red Pocahontas is. He said that I did. I ain't trying to figure it out. And so the feds admit that they don't know what it is either, but that's why they're bringing him in until they can get things sorted out. And basically says due to his homeboy that he had in the shop with him, he now also is facing a gun charge. And I was like, well, but if his homie had it and it wasn't him, what else? What else?
It's his business. Don't be on here giving Tisha.
I'm just saying, if I go to McDonald's, right, and I'm at the McDonald's and I have that, I don't expect the liability to be on McDonald's if I'm carrying while I'm there.
It's definitely on McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
You too, but it's definitely on McDonald's. um. So then Kanan, he's trying to wake up Famous. Um. But Famous don't want to get up. He want to be lazy as hell. He don't want to get out here and make this money. Okay. And Kanan really ain't trying to hear that. This boy is begging for 10 more minutes to sleep. And Kanan's like, you know what? You want to do something right, you gotta do it yourself. Okay. So he took off. Um, then Juke, she in the house practicing. I guess she's also recording her mixtape with Lou. Now they both kind of looking at Marvin crazy when he tried to put his little input in. They like, so you don't know nothing about no music. I'm gonna need you to sit back there, shut the hell up,
Right,
relax.
and just holler from the back. Holler
Exactly.
if you hear
Not even holler, just
me.
quietly, okay? But regardless, Lou and Marvin kind of feel like she got this in the bag. Juke got it, okay? Because Juke got them vocals, all right?
Yes, she do. I didn't
Yes.
think. I mean, I knew she could sing a little bit. She was doing a little something, something. But then I was like, oh, girl can sing, like sing. Oh, hey, Cortland, welcome.
Hey, Cortland. Yeah, if you go back, if you go back, you will see
Don't do
that
that.
Juke can really sing.
I actually was very proud of myself. I didn't have to go back. If I didn't get the name, it's just because I didn't get it. But everybody, I feel like I got everybody's name this time. I knew who everybody was. I didn't have to yeah. I was
Oh,
proud of
okay.
myself. So I feel like I'm getting there. I feel like I'm getting there. So Cortland, what did you have to say when Jukebox told Tariq that she was a great singer? She wasn't lying. No, no. But did we ever see Jukebox sing in the actual Power series? I feel like we never did.
When she was
I
grown.
don't even think we heard her when she was like a cop. I don't even think we
When
heard
she
her
was when she
humming
was
on
grown, absolutely. She used to hang around Kanan.
it. I
That's
feel
how
like
we
I don't
even
remember her singing though.
that's how we even know about Juke.
Maybe I need to go back and watch because I just remember her being bad and treating treating Tariq so bad and treating the lady she
Oh
was
yeah, she
with
was a
bad.
complete ass. She was a complete asshole.
Okay, so I guess that's all I remember of her as an adult. That's why I'm so liking this Juke that we see now. So at least I can understand how she turned into that person or try to understand because she
So
was a
like
terrible adult.
I'm convinced that she ends up going to the military and that's what did it. I'm convinced.
Yeah, I'm convinced as well because I'm like she's not a nice person.
Her being a cop and going to the military, I'm convinced that's what did it.
Yeah.
So then Kanan, he went to go see Simrod again, okay, and explain that all the conveniences of getting into this delivery slinging business with him, okay. His main focus is
He
that
said, all this DoorDash I'm trying to give you the heads up 20 years
period,
before,
okay,
okay?
exactly. And we ain't talking about delivering no food, no drinks, no straight
Okay.
product, okay. Now, his main focus is that Famous won't be a part of it. He reassures him. He's like, listen, he ain't gonna have nothing to do with this. You only gonna be dealing with me, okay. And
Because
he was like,
Fame been
well,
over there eating the little boy cereal. I said, Fame.
cause he high. He stay high all the time. He stay high, high, high.
I
Okay.
just, I don't
All that
know. I
boy
mean,
do is eat, sleep. All Famous do is eat, sleep, and shit.
I don't know, being a bum like that. Like, I feel like at least if you're going, like Kanan, get out here and make that money first. Just don't be laying around.
Uh-uh. As soon as Rock came through, and Famous said, "Oh look, we ain't even gotta do nothing no more." What's up, Jeremiah?
What's up, Jeremiah? Happy
Happy holidays to
holidays.
you too. But yeah, he basically lets him know. Listen, once we start making this money, you gonna love how this work. Okay, you ain't gonna want to shut nothing down. Okay, so yeah, go ahead, Tris.
Now, Tony. Oh, happy holidays. Welcome, D, aka Forward Forever.
Hey, dear.
Now, Tony, Stefano,
Mm-hmm.
his lawyer, didn't get his name, did missed it. Don't know it. He's just a
I just
lawyer.
say his lawyer. Yeah.
Okay. He's telling the feds that basically they don't have a case. I did get Agent Tanner and Special Agent Hickson, I think it was. They tell him that they're spending more time in Queens and that, basically all this stuff going on, all the roads lead back to him. So Tony tells them that basically, y'all know Stefano. If I'm saying Tony, it's Stefano. Okay. Tony tells them that, this is a disgrace, that, they're harassing a modest merchant like himself before he gets up and leaves. And I just thought it was really cute because I love Tony. I do. I do. I'm here for Tony. Famous is a weed head. I know Jeremiah,
Absolutely.
but I guess I just feel like if you're gonna be a head like that, you got to be able to support your habit. So how are you doing that? You just can't be a bum and then going eating people out of house and
Girl,
home.
this man using his rent money and all type of stuff. He ain't paid not a bill. Okay.
But my whole thing is, how is he even buying? Like, why is Simrat letting him sit up over his house if he can't even buy? I don't know. It just
I
doesn't
think
make
he was
sense.
supposed to be working for Simrod and then probably not bringing him the right amount of money back because he's too busy smoking the product.
It's
He
terrible.
getting high
Anyway,
off
so
his own supply.
yes, he does. And that's why he doesn't want to be in the weed business. I understand.
Uh,
So now Detective Howard is telling Rock that, basically her block is hot. The block is okay. I'm sorry. So, that's for our younger, younger viewers. So now she basically tells her she needs to be careful. Rock tells him she's out, and he reminds her that the police don't care if she's left the game. So she asks what happened with Detective Burke, and he tells her that she unalived herself and it was a tragedy, and put some respect on her name. So she was like, okay, and then he lets her know that he saw Kanan sitting on the block with a whole bunch of boys. And so basically that he wasn't familiar with, and warns her that basically they don't need to be getting tied up in anything, and they don't need Kanan getting tied up in anything. And the feds start digging. So Rock basically is like, nah, I know my son, and he ain't a fool, and tells him not to worry. And I was like, this is, in my opinion, this is what the whole show has been about. Your son is a fool. He even was a little bit of a fool when he just became a smarter fool as he got older. But Kanan has always been a fool. Am I wrong about that? So anyway, tells him not to worry, and basically sorry for his loss, but she knows he'll get over it soon. He'll move on.
Cortland, the only one that believes it is Trace.
Hold on, wait, no, okay, we're gonna go back. Corlin says no one is really believing Rock when she said that she's out. And I don't know why, y'all. I don't know why we can't.
Because you need to go back.
I just
need to go back.
so I understand that this is not a therapy session, y'all, but I'm gonna need y'all to, like, for the 2024 people, give people new chances. Let them start over, right? Give people fresh starts and okay. But I appreciate you, Cortland. Uh Forward Forever, aka D. Oh my god, I'm so confused about Famous's existence. Me too. It's just beyond me. Where are his parents?
Oh, he got kicked out.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I guess Famous is lazy and don't want to make money. Kanan is doing all the work for him. That's even worse. That Kanan's around here taking care of a whole grown man, but I guess what, the apartment is in Famous's name, so what can he do? Jeremiah says it's Rock's fault that Kane is acting this way. She's a liar and manipulator. Now we got to go back to the
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Okay, so
go hard,
hear me out, Jeremiah. Now I'm gonna have to go back in my therapy bag because there has to be accountability, and he is grown enough that he can make his own decisions.
For the fact that you don't know Rock's history, okay? For you to even speak on or have two legs to stand on, okay?
Hold on. What he said? Kane is gonna make Rock get back in the game when he gets arrested. I absolutely believe that because I was going to say that at some point during this recap that I definitely think he's about to get locked up because he's just moving too freely, like out in the open. Because again, he's a fool, but y'all tell me I'm wrong, and that's Rock's fault that he's a fool. So Ford Forever says, how do you trust anybody if you can't trust your mother?
Well,
I just feel like, a
But
lot of
that's
people have.
Chase. She feels that he should have just accepted the car and moved forward.
Yeah, he should have just took the car and moved forward and said, "Wow, my mom is great. Look at what she's done for me. Look at this new leaf." That's like, for instance, we see it all the time in Love After Lockup, and these people be having addict parents, and they change and they become great people, right? So why can't
They've
Rock do?
accepted accountability for what they've done. That's why they're able to move forward. Rock has yet to do that. And that's all Kanan wants. He don't want a Mustang. He wants her to accept accountability.
She said she was getting out the game and she's sorry and she gonna change.
How is that accepting accountability for anything she's done?
Well, I would have to know the roster of things that she's done, and I don't know all
Ex-
that
ex-
yet.
exactly. Exactly.
Cortland says Kana always wants to be the boss in everything. I can completely agree with that, Cortland. Great points. Sorry,
Mhm.
go ahead, Nels.
So Rock, she went by Famous's house with his lazy ass, okay, to get the scoop. Of course, he act like he ain't know nothing. He ain't see nothing. He don't know where the hell Kanan is at. So she gave him some money and said, if y'all need anything, you let me know. Okay. Don't be having my son out here slinging with these new friends. Okay, that he got. I don't know. Famous would have pissed me off. He would have aggravated me. Oh, what? He got new friends? Oh, that mean I gotta get some new friends. If you don't get the hell on my face, the hell wrong with you?
You know what? I was really surprised, but clearly she knows how to get to fame too, because I was surprised
Let
she
me
just didn't.
let me just pass this boy some money.
Right. And I felt like she could have just jacked him up, like by the collar real quick and got the answers that she needed. But I guess it was just easier to just give him money.
And she probably don't want to do that because she already on her son's bad side. She don't want, famous
True.
also being scared of
True.
her and that be her only in. So then she go back outside and she see this white van parked up. And she a little spooked after what Malcolm done told her. She feel like the boys is watching.
Okay.
And that's for good reason. Okay. So Nick, he met up with Ronnie. They went to go get their little workout in and let him know he got some stuff, in the works that he got to handle first. So he could put him to work. So Ronnie feels like, while he's taking his minute, Rock is out here eating a lunch. He told him, listen, homeboy, okay, what you need not worry about is Rock, okay? Because Rock is out the game. That man said, as long as Rock is breathing, she is hustling.
Okay. Chat. Can y'all drop down real quick and tell me, please, what is the beef? Because I don't understand it. What is the background? Why is Ronnie so hard up on Rock?
Because they were rival beef. They were rival
So they were rivals. So they were, I guess, same territory. And because I do know that he was like, Neek just gave it away. And,
mm-hmm.
he was supposed to be like ushered in. But I'm just like, it's giving
Yeah.
real dark.
Yeah, they was rivals. So basically, he said that he should have took her out a long time ago. But it ain't never too late. I don't know. Ronnie is sounding like he about to sneak in through the back door and like come through like the Italians.
Mm.
Okay. You best watch your brother, Nick.
And you know what? It'd be the quiet ones. The quiet ones. Ronnie's definitely a quiet one. Hold on. I'm gonna go through some of the comments.
Okay.
And of course, Ford Forever, aka D. And here we are, because she's talking about Rock, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now Cortland says Famous should have never told Kanan that Rock gave him money. I was surprised that he did. Definitely thought he won't go say nothing and keep it for himself. That's just me.
Look at y'all scandalous, just horrible. Just keep the lady
Michael
money.
Nemo, what's up? Welcome back. We haven't seen you in a while. Happy holidays.
Hey, Michael.
Ronnie came out of jail. Yes, he did. And is acting like it. Cortland, you give Famous money and you'll find out anything that you need to know. Clearly, there's no tight sense of loyalty when there's pot involved. Michael Nemo says Ronnie came out of jail and immediately started getting on Rock for no reason. I felt the same way. I felt the same way, Michael. That's why I was like,
I'm not gonna say it's for no reason because, like I said, when he went in, they were rivals. They were huge rivals. I mean, literally ready to take each other out. So I get where he's coming from, but a lot has changed since he's been locked up. So now Rock, she went by to go see Juke and give her, a necklace because she wanted to give her something special before her audition. She told her that the other girls might as well stay their ass at home, okay? Because my niecey coming through with them pipes, all right? They was like, she said, as soon as they hear your voice, girl, they gonna forget all about everybody else, all right? Now, before she left out though, she did want to know if she heard anything about what Kanan got going on. She said she hasn't seen Kanan because she just been working on her audition stuff. But she does let her know. Listen, you find out anything about Kanan, you need to let me know. I need to know. Okay. She reassures her that she will, although I don't know how true that is. Now, Kanan, he gets back to the crib, and told Famous that we definitely working with Simran. Okay. Famous tells him, well, we ain't gotta hustle. We ain't got to
We ain't
do
gotta do
nothing.
that.
All we gotta do is continue to eat, sleep, and shit. Cause your mama came through and brought us this here money. Okay? She brought us these funds. He said, you let my mama up in this crib. You
Right.
let my mama in your crib, and you took her money. I don't even take that lady money.
Mm.
Okay? He threw the money. It looked like it was a lot of money. It looked like it was some big bills too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it looked like it was a lot of
It
money.
was it was a nice little wad, and it was some big bills. Okay, the money flew. Okay, it would have made the strippers real happy. All right, but
Make it rain on them,
he
ho.
basically, but Kanan said, no, 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 not today, not today. What we're not gonna do is we're not gonna take that lady money. Okay, we ain't gonna take nothing from her. Okay, and if we gotta have this conversation again, I'm gonna end up whooping your ass my damn self. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna work over here with Simrod. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make our own funds. And let me tell you something. After that stunt, I ain't even gonna call it a stunt. After what Kanan pulled a season or two back, I'm gonna say last season. Okay, I think Famous might feel like he have a good reason to be scared, and he ain't gonna play with he ain't gonna play with Kanan. He just gonna
Mm.
do what the hell he said. Yes, sir. Yes.
You
Okay.
stupid. So then we see that Neek goes into what looks like to me is like some backdoor casino. He sits down with some we're gonna use a proper Vietnamese guy. Didn't get his name. Did you get
Oh,
his
you know he
name?
was Vietnamese.
Because it says it later on.
Oh, he said he was Vietnamese.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
When he goes into the whole rant about and China, yeah. So
I
anyway,
remember him saying about Chinese. I just didn't remember him saying he was Vietnamese.
hmm
Okay.
so he says that the Italians didn't tell him that Neek was so young. Neek says, the same for him. But then the guy reminds Neek that, I got a crew behind me. And basically, your crew was, laid out, sprayed out all over, the streets. And I was like, well, that wasn't very nice. That's not a nice introduction. But Neek reminds him that he's still standing 10 toes down. He ain't going nowhere, and that he don't run when things get real. And then he insults him and tells him that he doesn't get on. He doesn't run and get on a raft or an inner tube or whatever he used to float over here. And I said, damn.
And apparently, this Asian dude liked that. He thought it was hilarious.
Right. And so then, he tells him that, he seems to be impressed with Neek's horror. That's what my notes say, horror. Okay. And tells him that, his product is, I guess, unloaded in Canada, and then the Italians bring it down to New York. And then it goes to the local distributors. So he tells him that he's going to start it with a small package. And then he's going to use his cousin's restaurant, Chinese restaurant, to push it. So Neek pushes back because he's not really trying. He wants to do his own thing. He's not trying to run anything through this restaurant. However, he lets him know it's not an option, and that's what he gonna do. And then they get into this whole banter about you know the Chinese and how they feel like they're better and than all the other Asian cultures, which I was like, well, that's a very but I can't say anything. That's from his perspective as somebody who's Asian. So I was like, I get it. And then basically he was like, well, how did you end up with a Chinese cousin? He was like, because I got a Chinese wife. And he was like, but what love got to do with it? And I was like, I'm done. So anyway, and so but basically Neek agrees, and so now he's going to start moving work with you know all the parties that be and it's the wrong. It's not the powder, it's the wrong.
I
That's
can't
that
stand
hard
him.
time. I'm just saying. So what is let me look at these comments. Oh no, he already said that. Michael Nemo, me and Kanan would have been fighting. Ain't no way I'm letting you slap me in my house.
Did he
Well,
slap him?
I don't think he slapped him, but he definitely threatened him. He definitely got up in his face, but I don't know if he slapped him. I don't know if I remember him slapping him.
I don't remember
But
him slapping him.
y'all can debate that in chat. And so
Um,
Neek's girl comes home and Ronnie rudely asks, where's his okay? I guess I can curse now. It's 24 minutes. Where's his shit? Okay. And
listen,
she has
it couldn't have been me. Cause take the bag. You find it. The hell? I done went out into the store, then got this. You find it. The
you
hell?
would have said what to
You look through this damn bag and you find it yourself. See if it's in there.
staring at the TV without it on, Ronnie? You would have said that to him?
Guess what? We both crazy.
Okay. I wouldn't
We both
have. I would have known better.
we both crazy.
Ain't no way. Okay.
Ain't no way
So
you gonna be terrorizing me in my own house. That's what we not about to do.
oh, that's what he's doing.
Look,
That's what he's doing.
look to Pernessa. I said, look, it wouldn't have been me. It wouldn't have been me.
And D agrees with you for forever. Yes, Neek's girlfriend is better than me. I would have been too terrified that he might snap. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have just waited till Neek got home and complained. I would have just went in my room.
Nick ain't doing nothing.
We know that, but still, I ain't gonna throw my. I already told you last review what I think is gonna happen to Paul
No, because
Pernicia.
guess what? All he gonna do is keep on terrorizing you because that's what happens when you let him walk all over you. That's what's gonna continue to happen. I'd have been like, you asked for what? Nope, I ain't get it. No, take your ass to the damn store and find it yourself. It ain't here near none of these bags.
Until he got your
I
head.
look like you
Until
do,
he
girl.
got your
You better
head
go
in
get
between
your own
a
wife.
slamming it in between a kitchen cabinet and going in.
Hmm.
I'm just saying.
Not if
I
I
don't
got my
know.
PC on me. Look, and being Nick's girl, she better have one on her at all times. Look,
I
it
couldn't.
couldn't be.
I couldn't.
So
I would tell Nick, I'd be like, you know what? I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere and be somewhere. Until he go, I can't stay here. So
oh,
anyway,
girl, look, and you would be inviting the devil right in your house, child, because he already going to the next house to get it. Now he ain't got to because you done left your house. Oh, you would never see your man again.
imagine how mad you would be if you lose your life, letting your man's brother move up in there. He's cheating on you anyway.
But listen here, I'd have
Like,
been like, listen here, you little jailbird. Okay, if you don't get the hell out of my face with that, don't make me call your probation officer, sir. Get the hell out of my face. Get the hell out of my
uh,
face.
Cortland says she's probably going to forget the Cheerios one episode, and Ronnie's going to snap. And it's so messed up to laugh at it, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, y'all. I see it. Welcome, Michelle Ashford. Welcome, a newbie.
She
He
said, "Be
crazy,
crazy,
girl.
girl,
Please,
please."
I'm with
Listen,
you,
we both
Michelle.
crazy. We
So
both
anyway,
crazy.
so she asked where Neek is, and because they went to the gym together. And he says that he was there with him, and now he's not. And do you know where he is? And then he's like, you know what? Maybe he's with his side bitch. I said, oh, okay. And then she basically tells him you and walks off. And then he goes and gets his Cheerios and just
Oh no,
laughs.
you'll say F you for that, but you won't say F you for the damn Cheerios. He tell you he laid up with another girl, and that deserves the F you. But him running you around like a little do boy, you ain't got no F U's left.
I
Mm-mm.
would have quietly locked myself in my room. I'm sorry.
You would have just accepted that he was with the side chick and be like, okay, all right, okay.
Whatever you need to do, whatever makes you feel good, Ronnie. Whatever you need.
You so stupid. All right, so Malcolm, he's at work. He sees the FBI crawling all over the place. He goes into his captain's office trying to figure out what the hell going on. His captain told him that that morning it was crazy. There was a bunch of reporters there, because they all thought these mob guys that were rounded up, they brought them there. But of course, he says Fez is keeping him out the loop. He calls himself a piece of furniture, okay, because they just move his ass around whenever the hell they need to, okay. He also said, meanwhile, between Sacrosano's never-ending pile of crap and Burke's skeletons, he's
Mm.
buried in all types of stuff. Now he said IAD was trying to ease up on Burke, but they can't because of what's his girl name? Foyle. Foyle won't stop pressing the issue.
Foil. I know I was totally not reaching, thankfully.
Yeah, Adina Foyle. That's her name.
Hmm.
Apparently she's trying to get Shannon exonerated. So, this guy Malcolm kind of like twitching, like, I gotta get this girl up. Like, I'm like,
So I was gonna ask you that. What did you feel about his whole little speech?
I was like, that boy good.
Yeah.
That boy good.
Oh, good.
Like, look,
He
look.
had
He
me a
had
little
me questioning.
I
Look,
was like,
he had me questioning. Did she take herself out? Did she?
right. Did she do it?
I mean, you know what? You're right. She was going through some things.
Right, she really was. She wasn't wrap too tight.
Damn, what I think I saw with my own eyes.
Right.
I think Malcolm on to something. I think he on to something. That boy good.
Gotta give it to Omar. Good acting. Good acting.
That ain't Omar. That ain't Omar.
You stupid. That ain't Omar.
That's Malcolm.
That's Malcolm.
So Lou and Marvin, they hanging out at the bar before Marvin gets a 911 page that he has to leave. But he told Lou, don't be in here doing nothing stupid, because we know how he does. He gets drunk. He want to fight, bring home women, whatever the hell. But he was like, listen, I'm just living the life. All right. I'm not doing none of that. Then Unique.
He is really giving simp to me. Like he's just really
Who?
he's really giving simp. Lou, like he's just always in his feelings and emotions, and it's just
Girl, because he always drunk. That's what alcohol do.
I guess it's just
He need to blow one. He need to blow one right quick, Trees. Put that effort in the system.
Right. It's just
Put down the alcohol and
he's just so like he's always I just feel like he's always like Carl Thomas. He's just always sitting somewhere emotional, like crying about something. Like
he needs a different vice.
Right.
So Unique stops by Rock's house. She came out the house to make sure wasn't nobody outside her crib. She like, the boys is watching. Okay. Then he took her in the bedroom and knocked her down. I mean, it was pretty much that quick.
That was a great scene.
I don't like seeing my man with nobody else. I don't like.
The only thing I could call out is I was like, Rock, how you not sweat your hair out, boo? Come on. The curls were still curled.
Listen,
still intact.
It wouldn't make a difference. She went to the hair shop. What, the next day or the day after, or something?
I'm just saying, but if we gonna go with the storyline, you're tearing it down, you're sweating and all of that. Then we need the hair to be. The curl was still tight. The curl was still tight. Just saying.
That's what happened when you go to the Dominican, girl.
You stupid. You stupid. Let's see. Jeremiah said Kanan just wants people to be honest with him. He wants the truth. And that's why he took a liking to Tariq. No, so you know what's so funny, Jeremiah? It's funny that you say that, and Ford Forever, aka D, is gonna probably tell you. But for the longest time, and I saw something on the internet the other day, it was like on TikTok, a picture of Tasha or whatever, her Notori, while she was pregnant with 50 Cent. And everybody, I still believe that what's his name is Tariq's real daddy. Kanan was Tariq's real daddy. I know y'all gonna tell me I'm reaching, and that's fine. I just believe that. I've always believed that. I've always thought it was weird, his vibes with Tasha and why she can't stand him so much. And I've always thought that. This is not new. Always felt that way. It's fine.
Because she's feisty as hell.
It's okay. We can tussle in the chat.
Just like you don't like Ronnie.
What happened?
Weird. Just like you don't like Ronnie. You wouldn't want to be around him. He's weird. He's shisty. He's crazy.
Okay, that's true.
She probably feels the same way about Kanan.
I don't know. It was different. It was different. Anyway, Michelle Ashford said he's going to unalive her too. He absolutely,
Who? On her life, who?
Ronnie. That's from when we were talking about Ronnie and Pernisha or
Oh,
whatever her name is.
Pernessa.
Oh, Pernessa.
Oh,
Look, I didn't
on her
bring that
life,
name to her.
Pernessa. I thought she was talking about Rock.
Oh,
Well, I was listen.
wow.
I
Were you?
listen.
Were you, Michelle? That's a
I
great
don't know.
point. Which one were you talking about? Lou didn't do anything stupid in there. It was the next place, I think. Cortland, I think you are right. It was the other bar where he heard
Hmm.
his daddy doing whatever. Um for forever. So disappointed in Lou for the baby. I know. He's just, and that's what I'm saying. He's just a forever. It just, I don't know. I, I don't know. I wish they would have let him sit in jail a little longer. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. Yeah, unpopular opinion. Weirdo
Is it?
brother in the
Are
house
you
to
frozen?
smash rock.
I think you were frozen.
Oh, I didn't think so.
I didn't hear anything you
Oh,
said.
but it says, yeah. Oh, it says Unique is a simp and he's leaving his baby mama and son with his weirdo brother in the house to smash rock.
Well,
I wouldn't call him a simp now. Let's not do that.
I've already decided Jeremiah
I
don't know
just
what that mean. Okay, but is
okay.
it wrong?
I just think that
Absolutely.
he's just having some Donald Jones issues. He just can't figure out where he wants to be. You know what I mean? He just
Child, not no Darnell Jones issues. Jesus
he can't.
Christ.
Um, face orange bite. No, I think she put up an emoji. Um, Cortland, Lou let jukebox down again, but it wasn't his fault this time. Oh, because he was standing up for
It was definitely still his fault. He knew what he
yeah,
had to do the
Lou.
next day. He knew that he shouldn't be acting up. This is why his brother told him, "Don't be acting up."
Yeah, Lou has a very. It's one thing to be a functioning alcoholic. Lou was a just like one of those
You
messy,
can't
like
just hit somebody in a bar and think nothing's
right.
going to
Yeah,
happen to
he's
you.
like
It's
he's
definitely still his fault.
he's like that 12-step alcoholic. Yeah. Um, Michael Nemo, Lou just can't get it right. I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Can't
And
get it right.
it's so messed up because I wanted to like him because he's not bad on the eyes, but okay, is it my go now? Is it
Mhm.
okay? So we get into Lou again. Speak of the drum. And so he hears music in the distance, and he goes into this hole in the wall lounge. He asks the bartender where she got the record, and then he tells her that it's his father, and then she's like, "E Train is your dad." And I was just happy that I'm gonna be so honest. I thought Lou was so tipsy. I was like, please do not sleep with this old white lady. Like I was just like, really? Like,
Oh
come
my
on.
God, Tree.
So she tells him that she knows who his dad is, and she was bartending 30 years back at a jazz club, and she knew every artist that came in and up out of there. And I think her name is Shirley Beaumont or something like that. That's what her name is.
Hmm.
But she knew everybody. She was out here. I won't say in these streets, but she was out here. Okay. And so then Rock and Neek are having pillow talk, right? And she
Laid
tells
up in
him,
the bed. You know what? So the only thing that bugged me about this whole scene was I was like, oh, I know that room stank. They're just laying down smoking cigarettes, just
oh yeah.
I was like, that is. But I guess this is what's supposed to be like is this supposed to be like the 80s, 90s or something?
Yeah.
I know cigarettes was like a big, but I was just like.
Well, so she tells him that she needs to wash her money, and there's a whole lot of it to wash. So he tells her, she can spread. So he's like, "Shawty, swing my way," and she's like, "No, this is too much money. Okay, too much money." And it's she has to make bigger moves than that. So he's like, "Okay, well, he's trying to make bigger moves on her." And then she tells him, "Well, do you, boo boo?" She ain't say that. I'm saying that, but that's what she said for real. I love them two together. I do. And it's terrible because I feel bad for his poor baby mama, but I like Rock. It is what it is.
I'm not gonna say I feel bad for his big mom, but I mean, I like Rock, sort of, kinda, but I don't like her with Unique. I don't want nobody with Unique. The only person I think I like with Unique is Soraya. That's it.
Oh,
But that's her man, man. That's her man. That's her man. Like, watching these scenes is making me want to throw my phone at the damn TV.
you're
Get
funny.
off that woman, man.
You know, it ain't like
But
he's showing it. It ain't like he's showing it on the gram and stuff. So this is how I gotta get it.
this is how you got to see it.
Gotta live vicariously through raising Kanan.
You're so stupid. All right, so Marvin, apparently his call was to go pick up Gerald. I don't know who the hell Gerald is.
I don't either. But
Somebody drop in the
I
comments.
thought it made sense for me to not know who Gerald was.
No, I don't know. No, I don't know who the hell Gerald is.
Mm.
But if y'all do, drop in the comments.
Yeah, drop in the chat. Who was Gerald
Let,
and where did he
let
come
me know
from?
who the hell he is. But anyways, he had to pay $500, or at least I think it's 500.
Yeah,
500, not
I thought
5,000.
it was 500. I was like, I hope he ain't just ain't walking around with $5,000 on him.
I think it was 500. I think,
Yeah,
and 500 sound right. Like, a
yeah,
lot
because they
back
was
then.
kids. They don't need that much money. They just need to go get high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had to pay $500 for Gerald to get out of this situation. Apparently, they was talking about if he ain't had the money, they was gonna unalive him. But Gerald said he was good for it. I guess maybe Gerald owed them or something like that. He's like, man, I messed up, man. I'm doing bad, man. You know.
You do that a little too time.
It's hard out here.
Oh,
anyways,
Lord.
anyways, so Marvin basically took him out to the car. Gerald kind of messed up. He don't know where the hell he live at. Man probably hardly know his damn name. Oh, all right, Michael, come through
Okay,
and
and is this a
came
new
through in the
Michael
clutch.
or did you just change your name, Michael Casillo? Gerald. Okay, so Gerald is one of the guys he met at the anger management classes, I think.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
and
you.
welcome, welcome. And if
I
you
was like,
guys
where
haven't
the
already,
hell?
please make sure that you hit
Oh,
the like button.
then that makes sense. Why he's like, yeah, I messed up. I messed up because he wasn't supposed to. Well, I mean, of course, nobody's supposed to be doing drugs, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
but I was like, how the hell he paying $500 to get this man out of this situation and don't even know what the hell he live at? But that makes a lot of sense. He went through this man's whole life basically trying to figure out where the hell he lived at, and I
Mm.
get took the man home. So then, Neek, back in the room that they ain't left out yet. Nobody put on no clothes. Nobody,
They
everybody
go
just
all night.
laid
No,
around, just
no,
smoking cigarettes and
no.
you know, whatever. He lets Rock know that he gonna be working with the Italians. So she told him, he need to be careful because they slippery as hell. He's like, look at she worried
Mhm.
about me. I done knocked you down. Now you don't want nothing to happen to me. I said,
Okay.
right? She said,
I thought
homeboy,
that was cute.
she like, listen, you around me. All right. I don't want no drama. I don't want no BS. I just got her out of that. Okay. So keep that away from me. All right. And then when he leaves out the house, we know why Ronnie knew he had a side piece. That boy
Mm.
ducked off down the street, spying on his ass. You a little sneaky little somebody, ain't you, Ronnie?
And to
Little
Cortland's point, yes,
nosy little stuff.
I was just trying to wait till we got to it to put it up, but I definitely saw your comment. Ronnie was able to figure out that Unique was seeing Rock on his own. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
And
he
it
did.
was
Yes,
funny
he
because
did.
you remember when she walked out when he first got there and she was like looking to see if anybody was like following him.
Uh-huh.
So I just Ronnie
He was
crazy.
way down the street. Ronnie was way down the street.
No, and then you know what made me mad is that Ronnie be sitting outside just staring like the people. You remember that movie
Like
Us,
a serial killer.
and where they would just sat outside and was wait, and then they would charge the door, and
Look,
yeah, that's what
when he
it's
was sitting
giving.
outside at the end of the show, look, Now that was scary. Okay, the way Kanan looked, Kanan was like,
It was giving us. It was giving us.
it was giving, get the hell out.
It was giving
Get
crazy
out of
eyes. I was like, Lord.
Um, so then at the at the new spot where what's his face Lou was at, there was like some rappers on stage talking about some pickety pow and wiggity wow and what the
Somebody over
hell.
there, Brittany Blake, trying to make me think. Want to
Everything
go to my sink
must
and make
be
me vomit.
vomit.
If
I
I
was
clean
like,
up
yo,
some
what the
vomit.
hell? So then some dude was like, yo, why we don't put some real musicians up there? I ain't gonna lie, I agree with him. I was like, I feel him. But apparently, what? What? But apparently Lou didn't like that too much. Okay.
Um,
Lou felt some type of way.
he
Lou
felt
didn't close the
disrespected.
man. Lou said, why don't you be respectful? He said, why don't you get the figgity fuck out of my face? I said, tell him, white boy, you better tell him. But Lou ain't like that either. And Lou popped him in the face and, he whooped his ass and then got took out by security. And it was kind of all downhill from there. Now, that boy Malcolm.
He goes to give his Martin Luther King speech.
That boy good, boy. That
That
boy
boy good.
good. Okay. He went to talk to Adina. Okay. Talking about how, he doesn't, we need to let her rest in peace. And she was like, well, she told me that if something happened to her, things are not as they seem. And then he was like, well, she wasn't in a good place. And she's like, yeah, she wasn't in a good place. I'm like, look, I'm sitting there watching the screen like, yeah, she wasn't in a good place.
It's so funny when the manipulation for me, like I'm like, she came out there, she looking at him like, yeah, what? And he was able to just talk her down so
Like
cool.
he was able to talk me down. And I saw the scene where he took her out. I don't even know if I trust my own eyes. She was in a bad place.
She was in a bed.
She was in a bad place. I don't know. I don't know what to think now. Okay.
Oh my God.
It was camera tricks at this point. I think she took herself out. So then we see Kanan, he passing out some work. Okay, he got everybody excited. He said, y'all gonna make 3 times the amount that Paul was paying y'all. Damn the hours I got y'all working. Okay, it's gonna be worth it because we getting this paper. Okay. Right. Then Rock, she's at the hair shop, she getting her hair done, because maybe it was sweat out a little bit. I mean, she had just got it done. She back at the hair shop. Maybe look, maybe it was just the edges that was sweat out. Okay. But what's her face? Homegirl was taking forever to do her hair. She up there having a whole full-blown conversation. And she's like, girl, do my hair. Okay. She's like, girl, I'm so sorry, we over here talking about the landlord, how he keep on raising the rent. Don't nobody want to buy this piece of crap or whatever. And this girl got, her mind is racing. Now she thinking about maybe this is how I could clean my money. She gets some ideas.
Yes. And that was smart. I thought that was very smart. She's keeping her listening ears open. But Cortland, imagine offing someone, then giving a speech at their funeral. Howard is different. Yes, he is.
You know what, though? At that point, I ain't gonna lie. I still believe that he took her out, though. At that point, I still believe he took her out. It was the conversation he had with Adina. I don't know.
You're not sure.
I don't know what to believe.
Innocent until proven guilty.
That man is innocent. He's an innocent man.
You stupid. He's a good man, Savannah.
Right?
So then Juke gets to her audition with Marvin, of course, and she's looking for Uncle Lou, unfortunately. And as usual, Uncle Lou
he done went got himself locked up.
Right. So now Kanan is
bird.
Right. We see Kanan taking orders, business is booming. They can't, keep it was really giving course correct. I was like, okay, guys, okay, power. Come on. Come on. We've seen this before, many times before.
I mean, okay? It's the drug business. Not much changes.
I don't know, I guess, but for I guess because in their defense, this is before power and all that. So this was the first course correct. Okay.
This is the original course,
This
correct?
is the original OG course
This
correct.
is the blueprint.
Right. And so he realizes that he's going to need more delivery boys. Now Lou's sitting in jail, and having, across from two other men, but he's having these, I guess, bad dreams or nightmares or visions of D Wiz.
D
And,
Wiz is scrap. Yeah.
see, I never got to know those guys. So I just know that they're no longer with us. Now, Neek goes to see the Chinese spot that old boy sent him to, and they're shocked that Neek is black. They're taken aback by this. Now, he asked, is this going to be a problem? Because y'all just sitting back there, I'm not going to say what I want to say because it's inappropriate. He comes out and says that there is no problem. And so Neek wants to talk about adding something to the menu, okay? A little General Souls. A little shrimp fried
General
rice.
So's, huh?
Yeah.
So Juke, she's at her audition. She's freaking the hell out. This girl ran into the bathroom throwing up because her uncle ain't never come through. Okay, he was supposed to come through with the whole mixtape. He ain't nowhere to be found. So there's some girl coming in the bathroom acting like she got it all in the bag. Okay.
What?
I think she
Yeah.
something where it was like they need to have the kid go
Yeah.
to Tommy.
Go back. Yeah.
That would be dope.
That would.
Huh?
No, I said that would. I'm in agreement, Cortland. I think that would be dope if they somehow incorporated Ghost and Tommy, if that's how that storyline ends up linking up.
It's kind of breaking up trees. Anyways, so some girl comes into the bathroom acting like she got it all in. I think this made her a little bit, looking in the mirror, she noticed that Juke was, off a little bit, offered her some Tic Tacs, and then told her, break a leg, Polo girl. So when she came out of the bathroom, she was still pretty nervous. But Marvin told her, she don't need the music with the voice that she got. Okay, because once again, them pipes. Okay.
Was it just me, or was she kind of feeling that little girl, or did she just need a Tic
I
Tac?
think they was feeling each other.
Okay, that's what I peeped at, but I didn't know if I was reaching.
Yeah. But by the time she got out, it was already past the time. I'm sorry, by the time Lou got out, it was already past the time for the audition. So, he knew he had messed up again. Once again. Okay. Then she got up on the stage. It was only literally about 30 seconds. I feel like she was actually just starting to get into it, starting to do her oohs and ahs and ooh yeah,
And they shut that down. Yeah, there's a ooh yeah.
Yeah, no, they should shut it down. And Marvin told her that they heard all they needed to hear. Okay. And if they don't pick her, we're gonna have to pull our little gangster stuff on them, okay? Then Malcolm was hanging out outside of his mosque when somebody walked up on his car asking him if he was gonna come in. He said no because he just got a call.
He came because he's not right with the Lord. He's not right.
I think he was out there trying to repent, child. Because look, not only did you take somebody out, you done convinced me,
right?
Me, the people in the cast, you done convinced everybody that you ain't do it. Okay, and stood up in front of the funeral and
gave a whole eulogy and speech.
Yeah.
So, then we get over to Lou, who has come back to apologize to Shirley, and says that, he was sorry for what happened, but he felt her place was disrespected. And she said people do that every night. She's used to drunk folks being drunk like himself. All right. And so they start talking about the performers that were there, and she realizes he has his dad's eye or ear for music or whatever, and then they end up making a deal and talking about him helping her to run this place. And I said, you're gonna let somebody that you clearly see has an alcohol problem now help you run a place with a bar? Let's see how that works out for you.
Don't be so judgmental, Tree.
I'm just saying.
Give people a chance.
People change. Like, give them a fresh start. Michelle said yes, that Juke was feeling that little girl. Okay, so confirming that I wasn't nuts. Now we see Rock also with a real estate agent who's trying to sell her. Was it? I don't feel like that was the same shop. I just feel like she went and bought a different piece of
It
property. Am
was.
I
I so where I'm not gonna lie. I first thought that when they were standing outside too.
right?
Where she was standing, I didn't see the shop, but then over to the right, I saw the name of the shop next to her.
Hmm. Got it.
But
Got it.
they were walking down the block, so
Right. And then we notice as the viewers that she's being watched by some of the feds who think that she looked too good to be look like be a criminal mastermind. And then we see Kanan who gets a drop off, and Fame notices that there's some creepy man in the middle of the street just staring at them with a box of Cheerios in his hand.
did he have
Just,
Cheerios in his hand?
I'm just
Oh, I was about to
um, but
say
yeah,
what? I was
it,
about
it
to
was
say.
us. And Kanan's like, let me take my ass inside because clearly he ain't gonna go nowhere. So, and that's how we end the episode. And when I tell you, first of all, shout out again to Raising Kanan because we saw the bouncer or the doorman be a problem. And as I give y'all props for all the time, they solved that real quick. He was gone this first part of this episode. I said,
They
well, they don't
handled
waste no time.
business.
Only thing I hate to say it, and y'all go ahead and drop your predictions, whatever, for the next episode and so on in the chat. But only thing I'm waiting for, sadly, is to see how long it take for Pranesha, whatever her
Pernessa.
name is, Pranessa to be taken out. Because I don't think she gonna make it. I don't think she gonna make it. She ain't gonna make it. That's just my opinion.
I mean, he out here knocking down somebody else. I don't think he really going.
Jason is in Raising Kent. Jason. What Jason are you talking about? Let us know. Drop it in the chat. I'm trying to think about what Jason she could be talking about.
Yeah, I suck with names, so
Yeah, that's true. Don't ask.
Jason ain't ringing nothing for me.
Don't. Nah, Nellz ain't the one. But yeah, y'all. So it'll be interesting. I hope Kanan. I definitely think Kanan's about to get arrested because he's moving too open and freely, and not being smart. Rock's gonna have to go back to the game, but that's not gonna be her fault. So what we're not gonna do is come up in this chat next week and go up on a Tuesday, and y'all be blaming Rock and saying, "Oh, I told you so," when she had no choice. She was pushed back into the lifestyle. That's all I'm gonna say.
Child, shut up. You don't go somewhere with that mess. Child, please.
Oh, the horror character. I think.
Oh, Jace, okay, I feel so stupid because actually I was literally thinking like he's standing across the street looking like Jason.
Okay, when she said it, the horror character. I said that's absolutely. Just, I was saying that Ronnie's acting like just, yeah, we got it. Sorry, late. But no, y'all. So thank you so much. We appreciate all of y'all being here. Like I said, we're sorry we missed last week. And I think we are gonna go up next. Oh, it's Coco making noise.
Yeah, Coco.
We have a new shady dog, y'all. But anyway, so yeah.
I don't know how to shut the hell up.
You stupid. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I do believe that we're gonna come back to y'all the Tuesday after Christmas. So make sure y'all put that on your calendars. We're gonna go live to talk about episode 4 of Raising Kanan. But if you have not already, please make sure y'all hit that like button.
And comment. My fault, I was reading it.
You stupid. Subscribe.
And hit the notification bell. And yes, Michelle, I agree. Because really he don't. He out here knocking down somebody else.
Oh no. I mean, well, you know what, Michelle? I can't even act surprised at that because you know what? I already said that he was going to take her out. It's just a matter of time of when. And again, Raising Kanan is quick about it. So I say next episode or by episode 5, by mid-season, I ain't got to remember her name no more. So,
You ain't never remember the name.
so, but yeah, so make sure
Turn
if
that
you
off.
haven't,
Turn that off.
yeah. So make sure if y'all haven't, you've hit the subscribe button.
You want me to do it again?
No, we don't have to do it again.
Oh, okay.
And then and y'all follow us
What?
on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Facebook, and the IG. And yeah, y'all, because it's windy, it's raining, and I know the internet is getting a little choppy. So we're gonna let y'all go, but we will catch y'all Tuesday after Christmas. We're going up on a Tuesday,
We're
okay?
going up
For
on a
on a
Tuesday.
Tuesday. I really like that song. I'm about to go play that when we get off here. But anyway, y'all. So yes, thank you so much for your support. And please share us with your friends, y'all. We are almost at 600 now, 600
Yes,
subscribers. So
ma'am.
we only need like, two or three more. So if you know somebody, refer us. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice little Christmas gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving. But yeah, y'all, we appreciate you. We love you. And y'all have a happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Be safe and enjoy your families. And we will catch y'all next week. Bye bye.
Good night.
Mm, mm.